Hi, Aquarius. My aqua babies. My little weird aqua babies. Like I said, it's gonna be somebody coming to comments. We not weird. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. Because I'm Aquarius and I'm weird. You weird. It's good. It's a good thing. Okay, Aquarius. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are gonna do Aquarius's weekly love tarot card reading. This is about reaping what you've sown, Aquarius. You got the Seven of Pentacles falling out here. So this is don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link is in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Hold on one second. Ooh, nose itching. Okay. This is for Aquarius spirit. Hey, BB. Hey, Lisa. Okay. What's the message for Aquarius? Hold on one second. Okay. We have stairs, right? It says focus, presence, one step at a time. Distraction is the enemy of ascent. So this is about you focusing on where you need to go, Aquarius, and not allowing anybody or anything to distract you from your path, okay? All right, let me clarify it. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. Give me this. Okay, this fell on the floor. It says love is fading. But I feel like it's talking about for the false person, the one that, the dusty and crusty, the one that you weren't meant to be with, the one that cheats. Because look at what's under that. Red lipstick finding evidence, okay? Hold on. Okay, but look at this. You were supposed to see this because it just fell off the top of a deck that I had up here. There's a lot of cards up here, right? So they're telling you, hey, thank you, BB. I appreciate the sticker. Thank you. So we got tantric sex here, right? This is you and a new person. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, your little nasty self. Okay, tantric sex. Soulmates, deeply in love, two peas in a pod. Okay. Then you got this other motherfucker with the toxic love, right? Shattered chaos. But look at this. Because see, this is them. They're experiencing shattered chaos because you ain't dealing with them no more, right? But this is what you on. You on your sunflower energy. You trying to be happy and content, and you about to step into that good old fashioned love. Spirit is saying the stars are aligning, okay? And for some of you, this could be your soulmate. It could be the dusty crusty. It could be both for some of you. Take it as it resonates. It says somebody is wanting forgiveness. They are in their feelings. So if you had that false start with that, with the new person, they in their feelings and they want forgiveness, but it could also be the dusty crusty too because you don't want nothing to do with them no more. Okay, you and this person. There you go. Then bad to the bone. See, I told you. Look at the motorcycle on the damn card. Bad. I'm hearing it. So it says take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. Right? You and this person are going to be building a future together. It says, this one's a keeper. Your love life is ascending to the next level. Then I hear, slow down. I just want to get to know you. That's everybody's fucking theme song. That's everybody's theme song. I never do a reading where I don't hear that fucking song. Because y'all going to be wanting to take off. And Spirit is like, no, slow down. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Well, we already started. Let's get into the reading. So, let's see what the message is. Good morning, fixed air energy. You fixed air. I'm fixed air and fixed water. I'm 2 times fixed. Okay, so we got spend more time in. Let's see what your future. This is a message from your future self. So it's spirit and your future self. Okay. Overall energy, loving it already. 10 of Cups, happiness, right? We just had happiness show up here in this deck where I pulled this stuff off here, right? So it's saying, hold on one second. Hold on one moment. Okay, somebody putting that garbage on my channel. Okay, here we go. So, hey Aquarius, how you doing? Aquarius Robbie. Okay, so we got, like I said, we had this here, so it's showing up again. I told you this is where you're going. You're going down the path of the sunflower, right? You looking for your happiness, right? So this is just, you know, pretty much a second confirmation of that. You are stepping into your, you know, divine counterpart energy with the Empress. This is Taurus Libra energy. Okay, here we go with the love offer. For some of you, it's going to come along with an apology. This is Pisces energy. So this could be the new love for some of you coming in, apologizing if the two of you had some type of spat or something, and they coming back to make amends. Or it could be talking about the old for some of y'all, where this old person is coming back with a fake apology, because they showing me it's a card in this deck that says fake apology. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can't, I'm just gonna move it right here. That's what they're showing me in my head. I told you I don't even need to pick up the cards because they show them to me in my head. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move on here. With the world, this is about you closing out old cycles, right? Overcoming whatever you need to overcome in order to open up new doors and opportunities for you. And, you know, be ready to take this risk with the Knight of Wands here, okay? Because you're stepping into energy with somebody who is going to be your protector. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, hold on. Okay, some of y'all are confused, all right? Maybe you're confused about your happiness, but nobody can give you that answer, Aquarius. You got to figure it out for yourself. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. You have to find your happiness as a single person before you can find happiness with somebody else. That's the theme of this reading. I'm telling you right here. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to get to the cards. Okay. See, this is what you're used to. Okay, back. Okay, so I'm looking at stuff while I'm waiting on this to come back up. So, like I said, most of you, this is what you've experienced, right? Hot and cold behavior from people. So I feel like a lot of you think that this is all there is, but there isn't. There's more to come, okay? And you may be in a period. I talked about this with Scorpio because some of y'all got Scorpio placements where, you know, you straddling the fence, right? You got one foot still in the old fucking world with the dusties and crusties. Not that you want to be there, but that was your old identity, right? And then you got one foot in the new world because you're transitioning, right? And being in between, that's one of the most just uncomfortable places to be, okay? But you gotta keep moving towards the new identity and let go of this old shit, okay? All right. Okay, but you got somebody coming where you're going to be on the same page. You will have experienced a lot of the same things. Different background, different religion, could be different age. It's going to be different for everybody, but it's talking about you and this person being aligned emotionally and energetically. Okay, so you got to get on the ball, Aquarius, and figure out what it is you want. Because like I said, some of you don't even know what that is. But you saying you ready to be in a relationship with somebody, but you got to know how to meet your own needs first. Because how can you tell somebody else what it is that you need to be happy if you can't meet your own, right? So there's second chance showing up again. It says reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Like I said, for some of y'all, you may have had some type of falling out with your soulmate. You may know who this person is, and you could have had a falling out with this person, and you just don't realize it's your soulmate. Okay, but I feel like they're coming back in wanting to make amends with you. Okay, but for some of you, it could be talking about the dusty and crusty too. But you know what the answer is supposed to be for that one, right? Okay. See, this is what's up. We got the invite only card. So you and this person are going to be this new person. Remember we had 2 peas in the pod? You and this person are going to be in your own little fucking bubble together. That's what Spirit is saying. I might as well pull this card on out of the deck. You're going to be in your own little bubble together. People are going to be knocking, trying to get in, but you ain't going to be listening. You ain't going to be listening. You're going to be looking at this person, loving on this person, doing the things, look, doing all the little nasty things you're going to do with this person. This card cracks me up. But like I said, this old person, they know the love is gone. It ain't fading. It's fucking gone, this old person. And they're trying to come back, okay? This could be them. I told you, it could be them that's in their feelings and wanting forgiveness, but it could be this new person too, if they stepped on your toes in some shape, form, or fashion, okay? All right. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is talking about where you need to spend more time. So we got the Page of Swords, air sign, or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the Page of Wands. Fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hold on, I want to clarify before I say this. Okay, some of y'all were cheated on. This could be you, it could be your person. Okay, could be both of you, right? Because we just had, what do we have here? Oh, I could be talking about another card. Oh, we did. We had this, remember? It came up twice. Okay, some of you were cheated on by whoever the hell this was. You were dealing with the old dusty and crusty. And your person could have had one too, where that happened, right? It could have been a marriage for some of you, and this person did this, right? So it says the trust has been irreversibly fractured. So it's fractured, and this is about you being done settling. So Spirit is telling you need to spend more time in looking at yourself, not watching your other person, because it talks about watching, right? Being aware of yourself, right? Being aware of what your needs are, being excited and curious about yourself, and taking this delay, because the Page of Swords can talk about delays, using this delay in order to learn about yourself. Because I told you, it's about the relationship that you're forging with yourself first and foremost. And some of you got to get over this old shit, right? And realize we done with the settling. We not doing that old shit. We not going back to the old ways of doing things. Like I said, this is about you. Like I told you, straddling the fence, a lot of you, and it's about you taking that fucking foot off the dusty and crusty side and firmly planting, being 10 toes down in the new identity. Okay. All right. Next card we're going to take a look at talks about what you need to spend less time in. Okay, so you're about to reap what you've sown with the Seven of Pentacles. It's the first card that fell out the deck, right? If you didn't see it at the beginning, you got to run it back, because this is the card that fell out when I was shuffling. So it's about you have planted the seeds for what it is you need, right? With the Two of Swords, this is talking about taking your head out of the sand, looking at the red flags, not being afraid to be aware, self-aware, because that's what this is about. Somebody that wears a blindfold ain't looking at nobody else, and they damn sure ain't looking at themselves. So it's about you taking that blindfold off and say, hey, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm looking at me. And then, then we're going to look at the other motherfuckers and what they did. But like I said, you got to ask yourself the hard questions. Why you didn't leave? What took you so long to realize certain things? What was going on? What was your mindset? All of those things. So Spirit is telling you, you need to take your head out of the sand and understand what it was and focus more on being self-aware. Because I told you, you're going to have to be like that in a relationship with somebody. You can't go in, get into all these feelings and just zone the fuck out. You can't do that. Okay. All right. So we have sharing space here. So you and this person, I feel like I told you, you may start off at a distance, but you're going to end up together. When it gets serious, you're going to be looking in each other's faces. Okay. Like in the flesh. So it says, whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence, you're aligning on a domestic level. Okay. All right. And then see, what I hear, hoping and wishing and praying. That's what I hear. So it says escaping here, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So a lot of y'all are escaping away from the old status quo and you're heading towards this person. But in order for you to get to this person, you got to do the self-reflection first. You gotta, like I said, take your head out of the sand, take the blindfold off, and look at what's going on with you. Okay. All right. See if there's anything else I want to tell you. Yeah. See, look at that. You got domestic bliss and sharing space. You and this person gonna be, I hear it. I want to fold clothes with you. I want to make you feel good. So you and this person are not going to be doing anything monumental all the time. Sometimes you're just going to be doing mundane shit and just having a good time. Just being in each other's energy is healing enough for the both of you. It's good enough for the both of you, right? But I don't mean it like that's the lowest of the low. I don't mean it like that. I mean like this person fulfills you so much and you fulfill them so much till you don't have to do. You know how some people, you get into a relationship with them, no matter what type of relationship it is, family, friend, whatever, and you got to be doing things, and that's what bonds y'all together, are the doing things. This person, you ain't got to do shit with this person. You can just be laying in the bed with this fucking person, sitting on the down couch, just talking to this person, and that's just gonna be the best fucking time. Like I told you, in your own little bubble together, 2-piece in a pod, and it's gonna be like the time, where you like, where did the time go? The whole day's gone. We've been talking to each other this whole time. And it's like when you come together, you're not thinking about all the old shit, or you're ready to let go of all the things, maybe even the things that you were hanging on to, that you've been needing to let go of, and you've been even needing to forgive people and just release. I feel like you like, oh, fuck all that. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because you're going to be so happy just being in this person's presence, and they're going to feel the same way, for you. Okay. All right. Next thing we're going to take a look at talks about what you need to remember, Aquarius. We got the 3 of Pentacles here, and we have the 5 of Swords. So Spirit is talking about, remember that you are building something, right? But you are building first with yourself, with the 3 of Pentacles. And eventually you're going to add this other person. And with the 5 of Swords, it's talking about winning at all costs, doing whatever it is you need to do in order to get to where it is you're trying to go. So like I said, you got to be willing to do the hard shit. See, some of you got family shit you gotta clean up. There you go again. These cards just keep falling off the deck, falling off the table. Hold on. Okay, because look, this is what Spirit is telling you, because they keep showing me these cards. They're showing it to me because they keep falling face up. So we got toxic love will sting you, right? So I feel like what Spirit is saying is that a lot of this toxic love that you've experienced in the past had to do with family issues that you have to clean up in your energy. These things must be dealt with so that they don't pop up in this new relationship. Because you about to get that good old-fashioned love, right? I hear, I'm every woman, it's all in me. That's what I hear. That's Whitney Houston or Shaka Khan version, whatever one you want to say, because it's 2 different versions, and I know them both. Okay, we got stars aligning here. The stars are aligning for you and this person to come together. Like I told you, there you go. Somebody is wants forgiveness. They're in their feelings. Like I said, for For some of you, it's two different people. For those others of you, it's one or the other, the new or the old, depending on your situation. Okay? All right. Like I said, they must want me to use these cards because it's the second time these cards have failed like that. Okay. So the next thing we're going to take a look at, Aquarius, is what you need to let go of. Okay. We got equal love and equal give and take coming this way with a balanced relationship with the Six of Pentacles. And we also have communication coming your way. Quick, fast, and hurry. You have communication coming. So Spirit is saying you need to let go of this because Spirit is telling you it's going to be an equal relationship, right? It's going to be equal love, equal give and take. Spirit is telling you there's going to be communication coming in. It's going to be quick, fast, and a hurry. And there's nothing you need to do when it comes to for this. You need to be working on the things Spirit is showing you, like this Family Echoes card here. Okay. This is what you need to be focusing on. Cleaning up the things that you need to clean up. Okay. All right. So we know you're exhausted. It says depletion, drained, long journey. It's been a long time coming, a long time where you've gone through all of this stuff. Okay, but the time is going to come where you're going to have to make a move. You're going to have to put aside all the stuff you've been carrying, heal it and let it go so you can be open to stepping into this connection with this new person. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's anything else. So Spirit is telling me the cards they want me to use. I'm going to pick up that deck because that's the second time that deck has fallen for you, Aquarius. So look, we got numbing out showing up here. You know who the fuck that is. That's the old one. They numbing out because you don't want nothing to do with them. You won't accept their lies anymore. And you just done. Let me see what else they want to tell you about this. See? Say in the next lifetime, they say you don't ice this person out. You've iced them out. Okay? All right. Next card or next placement we're going to take a look at talks about what you need to focus on. Let's see. Okay, you need to focus on being honest with yourself. Having the swords here. Oh. Okay, so you need to focus on being more honest with yourself. This is about self-awareness, okay? I think this was Capricorn got the same thing. So it's about you stop looking at the ways that other people have betrayed you. And this is about you beginning to look at the ways you betrayed yourself. Because I told you betrayal can't happen unless you're doing it to yourself too. So like I said, if somebody keeps doing something to you and you keep getting rejected, you got to look at where you got to start to ask yourself, where have I been rejecting myself? If you've been betrayed, where have I been betraying myself? It's not that we're saying that the other person ain't they not culpable, that they didn't do anything wrong. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that you recognize that they did some shit wrong, but you taking responsibility and accountability for your shit too. That's what we're saying. Okay. All right. And then so it's healing. Spirit is saying self-awareness, healing yourself, so that with the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign is someone with a lot of Earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. This is Virgo energy with the Hermit. You can create a stable foundation for yourself, because I told you this person can't come in, this new person can't come in if you still sitting in an energy of instability. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay, they want to come in. These are my confession. They want to tell you the truth. It says unveiling, coming clean, messages. They're ready to talk to you. This is the second message card we done had, right? We just had the Eight of Wands show up here, which is talking about quick messages, quick, fast, and a hurry. You and this person have an aligned future together, but you still got to do what you need to do. Look at the bottom of the deck. Only you, only you. It says devoted, attached. This person is craving you, all right? But it has to be a situation where you got to prepare yourself for this. You have to do what you need to do to align with this person, just like this person is doing what they need to do to align with you. Okay? All right. The next thing we're going to take a look at is talking about the lessons you're going to learn. All right? We got the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign is someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is about you learning how to stand in your power and know your worth so that you can be the life partner for your person, right? You can be the life partner that you want to be for your person, because you want a life partner, right? That's going to have your back and do all these things for you, right? So it's the same thing. You're going to have to show this person that you can be that same thing for them, okay? All right, hold on one second. Okay. So we have travel partners showing up here. It says you found someone who travels at your pace. There's harmony in the way you navigate the world together, okay? So like I said, somebody you're going to do life with. I feel like I always take this as a pun, metaphorically and figuratively and figuratively and literally is the way I take this. So you're going to learn how to travel through life with this person and learn how to travel with them as well, okay? There's going to be a lot of new beginnings here, trying again, new direction, starting over, and you and this person building a new foundation together. But in order to build this new foundation, you got to tear down the old, and you have to learn how to stabilize yourself solo, okay? Independent of a connection first before you can get in and stabilize a connection with someone, okay? All right, next thing we're going to look at is what your potential is, right? Hold on. What's Aquarius's potential? So look, there's a hermit. The hermit comes out twice. It's 2 hermits in this deck, and it came out twice for Capricorn. I might have for Scorpio, and it's coming out again for you. So with the hermit, I hear it again, and bad to the bone. That's what I hear. So we got the 8 of Swords and the Hermit. Spirit is telling you, you don't have to stay stuck, okay? You are capable of unlearning the things that you learned as a child and throughout these relationships that you've had with people. And you'll be able to do that by healing yourself, what we talk about all the time, okay? All right. Hold on. Come on. See, you're about to step into your happily ever after. That's what Spirit is telling you. It says you're no longer wondering if it's the right person. You're building something beautiful with them, okay? This is no longer about you being in relationships with people for the wrong reasons. We're not doing that shit no more, right? We know that we are healing the attachments, the third parties, all the bad things we picked up from other people, right? Or bad information we've assimilated in our mind, right? So you're surpassing that and realizing you can learn to love again. I hear pink in my head again, singing that you can learn to love again. That's what I hear. Okay. All right. So next card is talking about your future self. Hold on. I keep wanting to pick these cards up. So you're going to come out of the bad timing thing. You know, this keeps showing up between you and your person because Spirit is saying that at this time, for some of you, it's not everybody, but some of you, you are not ready to come together yet because you still got to love yourself, right? But Spirit is telling you with your future self, you are going to elevate to be able, just like this baby's going to get big enough to be able to come walk up to this damn table and just grab the cup. You are going to elevate to be able to do this as well. Okay. Because this is talking about self-love as well. It's not just talking about a relationship. Okay. So there's confusion showing up again. Uncertain, unclear, unsure. Some of you may be you know, may not understand how you're going to get to this soulmate bond but you just got to keep working on yourself. You can't be worrying about that. You just got to, you know what it is you need to do. You need to put your head down and focus on that. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay? All right. Okay. Let's get the message. Okay, Aquarius. Let me get. See, that's that Dusty and Crusty again. You growing apart. This, you know what this can talk about too? Like you not being the same person you were anymore. Remember I told you straddling the fence? It's like this is the old you, and this is what you're stepping into now. Hey Nell, how you doing? So this is about you going through this metamorphosis. All right. So here we go. We got ambivalent. It says you say you want a lover, Aquarius, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what it is you want. What do you want in a relationship? I told you, some of you don't even know who you are. Figure out who you are first. You know, heal yourself, and then let's talk about what it is you want, okay? Because you got to be ready to have that conversation with your person. Then we have being a victim. It says you feel helpless, Aquarius, to change your love life, but Spirit is telling you you can change whenever you want to, okay? Like I said, it's about you taking your power back. We give so much our power to everything, right? Just because we're not in control of when and how this new person comes in, there are so many other things, though, that you are in control of. You're in control of yourself. You're in control of how you heal yourself, how you show up in all types of circumstances. It doesn't just have to be a love relationship. You're in charge of how you show up with your family. You're in charge of how you show up with friends, or whether they're frenemies, whatever it is. You're in charge of how you set your boundaries. There are so many things. You're in charge of you having a good time in your life. You're in charge of focus. Everything else in your life, you're in charge of. So you got to stop giving away your power to things just because you don't have control over one specific thing. You need to start to focus on the things that you do. Okay. So we have fated to be alone. It says you gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. It's not true. Okay. So I keep telling you, my spiritual team don't pull no goddamn punches. If they need to give it to you hard, they will fucking do that. And you know that, right? By past experiences, those that are you that watch this channel on a regular basis. But also, if they don't blow smoke up your ass neither. And so I'm saying all of this to say that if there was somebody that wasn't meant for you, Spirit is not going to sit here and tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So those of you that are telling yourself, well, it's not real. They just, they just telling me something. Not my spiritual team, not mine. Because I'm telling you, this is how my mind works. They tell it to you over and over and over and over again, and then one day the shit happens. Like, let me give you an example. Those of you that are doubting, let's use this as an example. You see how we keep seeing this card? Hold on, where it is? Where is it? I'm gonna pull it out because I'm about to show you. I'm about to use myself as an example to show you that what they're telling you is the truth. Where that card is? Probably at the back. It's always at the back when I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Hold on, Aquarius. Bear with me one moment, please. Where'd this card go? Maybe it's here. It might be yours. It might already be down here. Okay. That that card. You see it all the time. It says going viral, right? Then I think I might have just showed it to you. Okay, so there. That's not it. Okay, anyway. Spirit keeps showing that card, right? Spirit keeps saying, you're going viral, going viral, going viral, right? And I'm starting to. If you look at my channel going way faster than what it was before. It's like one day it just started taking off. But I had to do certain things in order for that to happen. It didn't just happen. There it is. I'm looking at the wrong day. This card. They keep showing this card over and over and over again, right? And I saw it and saw it and saw it, and I was like, well, I don't know. I said, I guess, even I do it. And I know that they fucking gonna they telling me the truth. I know, because I know how my spiritual team functions. They'll tell me something again and again and again and again, because they're showing it to you because it's in your energy. Just like they show you the Dusty and Crusty. That's why they show you the Dusty and Crusty over and over again, because this person's still in your energy. They're showing you what is in your energy, right? And it's not a thing where they're trying to irritate you or it's not that. They're showing you what is happening in your energy, right? So I'm saying all this to say they'll show you again and again and again. And the reason why they show you again and again and again is because this is a collective and it has to happen. It happens for different people at different times. Because I just read y'all in the last live we did yesterday, Sunday. I read y'all that email from the girl. She's a Capricorn. She left this long message in the chat, not in the chat, but in the comments section that talked about all the things I tell you and what she did in order for her person to eventually come in. They came in, but she wasn't doing it for the person to come in. I told you, you need to let go of that and just say, I'm a be here, work on my energy and show up as the best person I can be and not worry about that, because you just got to trust that spirit is going to bring the person in. Just like I had to just trust. Okay, I just keep doing what I'm doing, because who don't get frustrated? Who doesn't sometimes just say, oh, I just want to throw this shit down and walk away? When I'm talking about with the healing and stuff like that. Everybody gets like that. So I'm saying all this to say, you just got to hang in there. When it's your turn, it will happen. When it's your turn, it will happen, for those of you that didn't hear that. So that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. Stop telling yourself this shit. Stop talking against what Spirit is telling you, okay? Then we've got love's the answer. It says love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Stand in your power. Know your own worth. You don't need anybody, Aquarius, to be fucking happy. You don't need anybody to be happy. I keep telling you, you are the fucking sundae. You are the banana split. Everybody else is the damn whipped cream and the cherry on top. Okay, you are the main character. You are the thing that makes everything run, that makes everything go. You are the most important player, and you have to start to think of yourself that way. Okay, all right. Let's get these we've got your honesty and vulnerability scares me and allures me at the same time. Okay. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. See, so that's somebody that really care about you, because they ain't talking about, oh, I want to get in your pants. I'm not saying they don't want to do that. Of course they want to do that. This is somebody that's attracted to you, but they want to, get to know who you are first, and then they want to do all that. Okay. So then we got, when I see flowers, I think of you. Okay. Let me get this one. You are the light at the end of my tunnel. So like I told you, this person, I hear the other song, London Beats. I've been thinking about you. That's what I hear. I've been thinking about you. So here we go. Engagement. It says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So you're about to step into exactly what it is you want, Aquarius. Your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Look, bottom of the deck. There you go. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you got all the cards, right? All right. So, and you need to be looking at your healing your inner childhood wounds with the children card. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, link in the description box below. If you want to be read live on Thursdays or Sundays, the information's in the description box below as well. It's the same link. Okay. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love you. Hang on in there, Aquarius, with your weird self. Love you, Aqua babies. Bye.